Hey everybody, this is John for MTG Nexus coming at you with a short video. This is kind of a video to announce I'll be taking a break from content creation. This means any and all channels, but primarily this one. A couple things have hit me of late. I've been struggling with some creative burnout and some just not particularly liking Magic at the moment where it's at. So for those of you who may or may not know, I've been doing this for about 4 years. The original YouTube channel ran about 8 months. I took a couple months off and then started this YouTube channel up. We've been going at it since July of 2017 actually. So doing this channel about 3.5 years. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of months where we poured a lot of effort in, a lot of months where there was maybe 10, 15 videos. Right now I'm just kind of in that spot where I think I'm kind of suffering from burnout. I think part of it has been I tried to do too many different things over the years. I've tried to do this channel, I've tried to do a standard channel, I've tried to do a historic channel, I've tried to do World of Warcraft content on this channel and other channels at points. I tried to do a wrestling channel at some point. So I think I creatively stretch myself too thin at times, try to bring it back in. Stretch myself too thin at times, try to bring it back in. That's been part of it. The other part is a lot of stuff's been going on with Magic recently. I kind of pared things back to just doing modern, mainly burn. Part of it is burn is not particularly well positioned nor been doing particularly well for me, and I think it's kind of showed in some of my content of late that I'm just kind of, I don't want to say going through the motions, but just my heart's not in it right now, and I just need some time off to recharge and retool, maybe come back with a new game plan. As to what the future of the channel is, I will definitely be coming back with content at some point. I don't know. The options I'm kind of considering right now is the current content we're doing, just probably in a reduced capacity. Another consideration is to start doing arena content. Or the third consideration is to do World of Warcraft content. I've been recently getting back into that and really enjoying it. So here's the crux of what my issue has been. As many of you know, I work full time. I also have a relationship and some other stuff going on. So I have maybe 15 to 20 hours of free time a week, which I've probably been devoting about 12 to 15 of that to the content creation, either this or working on other things, whether they be Patreon stuff, whether they be videos for other channels, etc. And I'm not, my heart's not in it right now, and I'm taking a step away to kind of rebuild the juices and stuff. Part of it is I enjoy Magic, but I don't necessarily enjoy the gambling aspect of it, in terms of especially Magic Online, where you're putting money into the slot machine and hoping things go well. Now, obviously I'm saying that as I'm in kind of a rough spot. It's not been the best of months in terms of deck performance, etc. It's a lot easier to have a positive outlook with it when things are going well, but I do find that I enjoy the mental aspects of Magic without the financial ramifications. I don't enjoy the gambling aspect as much. I'm a person who's fairly conservative with their finances, who's fairly conservative with, gambling and all that. So I find it really hard to just put money into things. And a second thing, and I don't know the exact cause of it, is the channel recently has kind of been taking a hit. We peaked probably back in July. I had around 27,000 views that month, which was pretty impressive. We were growing quite nicely, and then I don't know if I spread myself too thin again, if it was just the combination of, I think that was the time right around that Ikoria hit, and the the companions were a big thing, and there was a bunch of new decks floating around, so there was a lot of interest in Magic and such. I don't know if I spread myself too thin in the coming months, but in each preceding month, viewerships dropped off. I don't know if that's a combination. A lot of different reasons. It could be my own burnout, not putting on as quality of content. Could be just dwindling interest in the decks or whatever that I'm playing, so there needs to be a change there. Could be there's also been a increase in Magic content, especially in the areas that I tend to cover, which does mean that it's better for the audience, obviously, as you have more content to take in of that particular type, but that does mean there's more kind of give and take over, those that particular niche that I focus on with the red decks and Modern, primarily with some other formats and stuff working in. So, as there's more competition, there tends to be a little bit less for everyone to go around, which, encourages people to improve and such. And, maybe my heart's just not enough in it right now to do that, but I really hope that the people that are doing that content will continue to do well for you all and during my break. And honestly, I'm taking a step away to take a breather. I'm not closing down the channel or anything. I'm not forswearing Magic off forever, but I honestly don't know what guise the channel will come back as. I may decide that I want to do World of Warcraft as a thing. I may decide that I'm just going to stick to Arena because I really don't want the gambling aspect of MTGO. I might try to do some MTGO stuff again. I honestly don't know. I've appreciated all your guys and gals' support over the last 3.5 years, and I'm just kind of taking a step back and letting myself recuperate and recharge for a little bit, and then we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys up to date as best as I can via the channel, Twitter, all that stuff. I did refund everybody's thing for Patreon for November. I did put out in my initial post that I was going to finish off people's deck lists they submitted for when I asked for people's burn deck list. So it was kind of meant to be my final hurrah for the year. I was considering putting the channel down January 1st for other reasons, but I think I'm just going to step away now with the holidays and everything coming up and just kind of focus on me for a little bit and kind of see what happens. I will definitely be back to content creation at some point. I do really enjoy this. I'm just really completely burnt out at this point. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This has been John from MTG Nexus. Hope to see you in the next video, whenever that is.